Hey everyone, it's the Unlikely Prepper here, and you're going to have to ignore my birds that might occasionally be chirping in the background. But I wanted to do a video on just the basics of the materials needed for soaping, and while they're not hard, they are important. So here is some of what I have. Basics are bowls. They don't have to be fancy. They don't have to be anything good. I got these at Savers. They were just leftover bits and bowls. I got this set here. Obviously, I haven't used them. I got this set here for $5. They don't have to be brand new, and they don't have to be fancy, and they can even have scorch marks on them. I have just some glass here. I got these. These are Anchor Hawking ones. I got them at Walmart. Nothing too fancy. I don't actually use these all these often. I mostly use the plastic bowls. I do use these ones here. I got at Walmart as well. They don't heat up. The soaping process doesn't really heat up all that much once you've got done with mixing the lye. But even these, I haven't had any issue with mixing lye in them. And then I've done some smaller ones. I mix my lye in these, my lye water, and then I mix oils in these deeper ones. And when it comes to doing any type of soaping in these kind of well-used family kind of things, pick a shape that you don't use for anything else. As you can see, I have tried writing soap on them, and I wrote soap backwards just so that when I was looking at it downwards, you saw it as well. But every time I wash them, it tends to come off. So I'm lucky that I picked a shape that was not already in my house. Mostly everything that we use is round for containing our food and using. So I said, you know, if it's square, beware. I only have my mother in the house with me as well, so she tends to know what is and isn't safe for cooking with. Same thing here with every utensil that you use, whether it be containers, even glassware, any type of plastic, spatulas, everything. If it's used for soaping, it can never be used for food again. Please keep that in mind. But these spoons here, this is, I think, 2 packages of them. I think it comes with maybe 2 large, 1 medium, and 2 small. And I bought 2 packages of them at Walmart, and they cost absolutely nothing. And I think this spatula I got from the dollar store, and I got a 2-pack for I think it was $3 at Walmart. You don't have to get fancy materials, but these materials do have to be dedicated. This is a spoon that I don't use for soaping. I use it more for lotion making, but it's dedicated and used only for cosmetic needs. This is a peeler that sometimes gets used for cutting the edges off of soap and making it pretty. You have to remember, I'm retailing my soap, not just using. I would say, for you, why cut off usable soap? So, and once again, you're going to have to beware of my little bird that's just being absolutely obnoxious. So, another thing is a stick blender. Now, I do understand, yes, it's on a cord, it is an electrical item. If you are going to be making soap in preparation of not having soap, it is good to use it. It speeds along the process very much so, and it also makes for a much more evenly made soap. It is not necessary. However, I would say in the beginning, use what you can, learn it, know it before you go. This one I got at Walmart, nothing too fancy. You can kind of see the brand name. I'm not going to pimp out their products for them. I got this at Harbor Freight. This is a temperature gauge. Nothing too fancy, but it will take the temperature of things. You just go ahead and point it at the mixture, and it will tell you, rather than, I hate using regular candy thermometers, which are what you can use, and I actually used meat thermometers for the longest time. I got the cheapest ones I could at Walmart, and I hated them. I hated having to clean them in between batches. It drove me bananas. So I went with the infrared laser just because I never have to clean it. I am going to say that when it comes to your stick blender, please pick the metal one. I originally had a plastic one, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but you can see those cracks from smacking it on the edge of the bowls to get all of the excess soap off. It cracked. It just wasn't very well made in general, and it was starting to get super cloudy from all the stuff, so I'm not a fan of the plastic one. Please just stick with the metal. The metal works that much better. Have some plastic wrap on hand to cover your soap when you get done. And always have some paper towels. This is another small glass. I am going to teach you basic soap that has no type of fragrance or essential oils, just the basics. From there I'll get more in depth. So this is just some general of the materials needed. Nothing too fancy. And I will do another video where I show some of the ingredients. Okay? So, Unlikely Prepper out. Bye!